Ya, siaran ulang pertarungan dua petinju kelas berat asal Inggris, Nick Webb vs Courtney Bennett, tanggal 10 Februari 2024. Courtney Bennett, petinju muda dengan tenaga besar dengan gaya agresif khas petinju baru yang haus pembuktian. Sementara Nick Webb, petinju berpengalaman dengan reputasi pukulan kanan yang bisa mengakhiri pertarungan kapan saja. Bennett datang membawa semangat muda, tapi Webb datang membawa pengalaman dan power yang matang. Memasuki ronde pertama, pertarungan dimulai cepat. Bennett langsung maju menekan, melancarkan job-job tajam. Webb masih tenang, menunggu waktu untuk melepaskan pukulan kerasnya. Pertukaran serangan terjadi di tengah ring.
Quite bizarre, really, when you look at it that way.
Yep. And Nick Webb. He's gaining really good this contest to get through these first 3 or 4 rounds. Just because he had quite a good first round, he's confident. Yes, caught him with a couple of better shots.
Wardley Webb did manage to buzz him.
Right hand, he comes back with that shot.
It's rust. There might be in there for Nick Webb as well.
See, and his feet come square. He's, to be quite honest, he'll try and get better. Shots early.
Yeah, he's coming forward, Courtney Bennett, looking to let that right hand go off the back. Let's try and land these punches.
Shot. But nevertheless, it's better.
Jab to follow up as well.
He's just got to be a little bit more cautious for me.
And there's the bell.
Memasuki ronde kedua, Bennett semakin berani menekan dengan kombinasi ke arah tubuh, tapi Webb mulai membalas. Satu pukulan kanan mendarat bersih ke wajah Bennett. Penonton mulai bersorak melihat pengalaman berbicara.
Bennett as he threw his shot to the body. You want to talk about the inactive
quickly. So for Bennett to get through this
in the last 3 years and 7, Bobby Bennett from Deptford, Millwall FC,
maintain that gap, leaning forward a lot with that jab.
His team, that if they can get Webb into the fourth, so even when he loses, it's been landed there. It was exactly the point you made. He was experienced. Of course, you've got to ask the question when he's been out the
forward there, just walked onto that left hook.
In that regard, to this point of the fight, yeah, he's test whichever way you look at it for the former GB. Webb started the round really well, remembering the first questions to answer, even though he's the more experienced.
Yeah, the finish. He won't want a 10-rounder. I don't think so. Yeah, a little bit clumsy there, Bennett, as he's coming forward.
He's in mental health and works in schools and resident in there. Nick Webb weighed in at just over.
Right hand there and just finishes with a left hook. That was a crack.
With Nick Webb, they've been working together for a rounding off the side of Bennett's head. Final few seconds here.
Ronde ketiga, pertarungan makin keras. Webb menemukan ritmenya, mulai menekan balik dengan kombinasi kiri kanan. Bennett tetap lawan tangguh, tapi beberapa kali terlihat goyah di bawah tekanan Webb.
More upright and working behind quite a natural sort of wide stance. He throws that shot after he's thrown the right hand. That just brings that height and reach down a little bit.
The Nick Webb corner
to encourage him at GB, isn't it? And Webb, heavy, we know he's a powerful puncher, but he's setting it up well behind
white trunks.
A young likes to have a tear up occasionally. That's better to take him into those latter rounds with and he should be up in the couple of good attacks. Work well to the body.
Look at some of the action from the third round, Richie.
Yeah, a little bit.
Single dad, his daughter Tori was nice. His last fight, so he says that's kept him bit off balance in there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Memasuki ronde keempat, Webb terus mendominasi. Ia memotong ring dengan rapi, membuat Bennett sulit keluar dari pojokan. Bennett mencoba bertahan, tapi Webb makin percaya diri dengan pukulan overhead kanan yang mematikan.
If Bennett's leaning forward, got to keep his right hand. He could walk onto that shot.
It's uncharted territory. Urging him forward, telling him to apply the pressure close. Minute gone in Allen, Fabio Wardley and Kamil Sokolovsky. They've seen some
with a couple of shots. They weren't really tight. Good shot from him.
It is. The back of that there, didn't it?
Just hesitated there, Bennett.
Right hand through the guard
To keep Webb at bay there. Webb.
90 seconds to go in the fifth. Bennett, yeah, with the left hand in, didn't he, Nick Webb?
Bennett again.
Certainly get the impression.
Ward isn't great. And when he comes, I think better work from Webb in this round. Lovely. I think he did better work throughout this round. Watch this. Right hand, and then the left comes out. Left.
Found the target from Webb.
I actually think Bennett's probably a little bit
At the end of this fourth round, and there's the bell, and he is going to come out for the first time.
Ronde kelima, Bennett mencoba bangkit. Beberapa kali pukulan mengenai target, tapi Webb membalas dengan keras. Duel power lawan power. Webb terlihat unggul dalam pertukaran jarak dekat.
to that mid-range section. Chin shots have definitely come from Webb. He's more effective when he sets up behind his jab. Better.
Yeah, Webb putting the punches together better.
So Fletch will realise
After this one, halfway through the sixth.
for him if he loses here, so he'll feel there's a bad right hand there from Bennett.
Mouth open, which is often an indicator that they're feeling the pace.
Now see how his feet come square there, hesitated
In the fourth.
probably too far out really, but
Bennett's got the GB amateur career behind.
just making basic errors of a full
Jack McCann for the Commonwealth Super World.
shot and setting the attacks up better. Double.
We've got Gainley at the moment in there, doesn't he, Bennett?
Oh, indeed.
Well, there's the bell, so that's 5 in the bag. Let's bring in Steve Bunce, who's what?
Who knew that? That's the biggest any second. But you've got to fancy the way he's boxed.
Can get to the end of the fifth, never mind about before that.
Does look the more
Memasuki ronde ke-6, keduanya mulai lelah, tapi Webb tetap terlihat lebih efisien. Bennett mencoba bertahan, namun mulai kehilangan momentum. Webb dengan sabar menunggu kesempatan emas.
dangerous, isn't he? Such a big puncher, let him forward, and he's just
Hoping that the better punches, more significant shots of all.
Dandaviz is gone back to school a little bit.
Professional ranks fighting for the Southern Area title. This is only the 6th professional fight for Courtney Bennett. Right hand, but he got through with that one.
Soft man indeed, Sokolovsky. Quality.
Royston Barney.
More and more tired here, Bennett.
Yeah, nice at the
And
full.
that's always dangerous against a big puncher like. Feeling the pace, untidy boxing. Some one punch can change everything.
Absolutely. By just waiting for Bennett to come to him, so he's got to.
No, and
Memasuki ronde ke-7, Bennett mulai menerima banyak pukulan ke arah kepala. Webb tak memberi ruang. Kombinasi hook dan uppercut terus menghujani.
boxing pretty well, but
Absolutely everything can change it. Very, very any kind of issues.
no, he's not really throwing anything of any quality.
Bennett had the
Left hook on the inside, and I think that's encouraging in its short range. Just coming forward, but I like a
Webb took a long look at his corner there. And continues punches together well, and he was just stationary through the 7th. What of Nick Webb?
was that Courtney Bennett.
The Webb corner urging him in to try and get out of gas. Courtney Bennett right now. He needs a second win.
Nick Webb just worked.
Can hardly lift himself. No strength.
That was a belting shot, it really was. But Bennett somehow, Webb coming forward, another left hook, and right uppercut goes in there, and there's incredible, wasn't it? There's that little left hook, right hand.
So he might be right for the taking here. Bennett, good shot. But a 15-month sabbatical earlier in his career. Nick Webb applying the pressure. Defence has gone. Nick Webb looking for the finish. There's the bell, and boy did he need to hear that.
Incredible.
Memasuki ronde ke-8, Webb melihat Bennett sudah kelelahan. Kombinasi brutal dari kanan dan kiri membuat Bennett terpojok, tak mampu lagi membalas. Wasit melangkah masuk dan menghentikan laga.
But a good start to the round. Just adjusting his short, but that's actually out.
I mean, look at his face. He's good punch away. The gum shield's out.
Yeah, the gum shield's out.
Yeah.
Absolutely exhausted, isn't he? He can recover here. Look, I think it's his corner. And from Nick Webb, there were straight shots going in, hitting the target. Courtney Bennett.
He's down, isn't he? Over 8 rounds there, Nick Webb. Never been past 4 before. Made a mockery of that.
Nick Webb menang TKO di ronde ke-8. Kemenangan luar biasa untuk Nick Webb yang membuktikan bahwa pengalaman dan kekuatan masih jadi senjata mematikan di divisi kelas berat. Sementara Courtney Bennett tampil berani, tapi malam ini bukan miliknya. Tulis pendapat kalian di kolom komentar tentang pertarungan ini dan jangan lupa like, comment, subscribe supaya nggak ketinggalan pertarungan seru lainnya.